If you don't
Welcome to Happy Valley, State College, Pennsylvania. Yes, zone, fired up, stands starting to fill, and they are ready to see the Penn State Nittany Lions take the field to kick off this new season. And boy, do we have a fun one ahead. Top 10 team, target on their back, going on their road and right into the snake pit. As we'll see the number 2 team in the country, the Arkansas Razorbacks, taking on the 20th ranked team in the land, the Penn State Nittany Lions. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, David Pollack, and Jesse Palmer with me. Guys, it's time to get it going. And the Razorbacks will kick it off to get us underway. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stops at the 18. Offense getting set for first down. Now they'll run it to the right here. He's brought down, but not before they... First down.
Man, they have got a weapon in this offense right there, running back. This dude is tremendous. And you think about Franco Harris, you think about Kajana Carter, Curtis Enos, Saquon Barkley, time and time again, Penn State running backs wearing defenses down. This guy is a problem, and this defense better find a way to slow him down.
Now on 1st and 10 from the 29. The pull and throw off the RPO. And
All right, who that is? Cut that off.
You got the right one. I'm about to like. Red cheese jelly. Jelly. Chip. Say cheese jelly. Say cheese jelly. And let you know just how you make one. I look better. Get on my. Like she can't post one. This time she rocked a full denim look, and the dragging was immediate, loud, and brutal. Clarissa Shields has been. The judgment picked Remy Ma's as. We all have to.
And coverage there as they stop it after just a few. One of the offshoots of expansion, particularly in the Big Ten, was how viable could the ACC remain, and it just sort of ramps up the stakes when they meet on the field.
Yeah, I think all of this conference realignment, all the money talk, the loss of rivalries, but it's the haves and the have-nots. And let's be honest, the SEC and the Big Ten are the big two gorillas, right? Anytime you can make a statement and dent these two big powerhouse conferences, go do it.
I think the ACC, too, is going to play with a chip on his shoulder. Back in conference realignment, it was the best 4 programs from the Pac-12, but all chose the Big Ten and not the ACC, so this one will be interesting.
That pass is incomplete, and they're probably fortunate that it wasn't knocked free for a fumble. If they can convert here, that type of play can really give you a shot of momentum. On 3rd and long, he has to throw for it. He's got the tight end. And they don't drag him down until he gets all the way to the 46-yard line. So, Jesse, they're able to connect on the crossing route against the zone. You run that pattern against that coverage. What do you have to keep in mind?
Well, the receiver needs to know where the soft spot is in the defense so he can gear himself down. And the quarterback, Reese, has to play with great timing. Because if he's too early or too late on the throw, that might get picked.
The Nittany Lions are flying down the field. Gonna run it. It's Akbar. They'll rip off 8 on that play. It's 2nd and 2. One of the big storylines coming into this year was the rising temperature of the coach's seat. And the process of cooling things off starts now.
All offseason, this coach has said the right things. I'm not worried about it. I'm not focused on it. I'm just worried about our team. But, David, let's be real. He's got to win games. There is an expectation at this program to win. And if he doesn't start fast this year, that hot seat's only going to get hot.
No, and then the chirping starts, and everybody's going to be talking about his job, and the pressure builds. And then what happens? Sometimes you lose the locker room, so important to get off to a good start, try to quiet some of those haters and some of those doubters.
You've got to be loving what you're seeing from your offense here on the opening drive of this game. They're in a really nice rhythm. They've got real good balance going on right now, and they've got the defense on their heels.
The Nittany Lions will snap it on 1st and 10. Now on the move. Not a whole lot of room there. 3 yards maybe. 2nd and 7.
You know, I really like this QB running the football because I know he's got a lot of speed. He's not the biggest guy in the world, so he's not going to be able to break a lot of tackles. You really got to do a good job of trying to scheme ways to get him out in more space.
He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see which way that's going to go. Amazing how many times an offensive holding penalty will stall a drive. We'll see if the offense can overcome it. Let's see what they've got on 2nd down. Quarterback making adjustments with his receivers. On 2nd down, looking again to throw. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face 3rd down.
A lot of times when that ball's coming out, you can tell the offensive linemen want to get those defensive linemen's hands down. They want to hit them, engage on them. Great job by the defensive end, getting his hands up in the air and getting the deflection.
Now the 8th play of the opening drive, but this time facing 3rd and long. Looking downfield, and he needs a bunch. Unloads to the wideout. On target over the middle. They get him stopped at the 5-yard line, but it will be 1st and goal from there.
Well, I think on that play you saw why this guy's such a big weapon in this offense. At receiver, he does such a nice job with his routes. He's patient, and he's consistent, and he's got good hands. You don't see him put a lot of balls on the ground. Nice job there picking up the 1st down.
And the Nittany Lions have it in scoring position on 1st and goal. That play just never had a chance. They knocked him down for a loss of 5.
Nice job playing assignment football by that defensive end. Knowing what my job is, not letting that quarterback get out, get loose, making a good play, and most importantly, being there in the right spot and getting him on the ground.
Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. They'll run it to the left looking for the end zone. And he runs it in for a score. Touchdown, Penn State! They draw first blood, and that is exactly what you want to open the season with a drive like that.
What an exciting way to start this season. This offense had a plan. They knew who they wanted to be, but you had to come out and execute it. And that was a beautiful first drive, creating some momentum, not only for this offense, but for this squad to start the season.
That one bounds through the end zone, and it'll be a touchback. This crowd going to try to make life miserable for these guys. They'll give it to the back. Finds that crease, and he's got 4 out to the 29. Solid pickup of 4 on 1st down. It's 2nd and 6. From the gun, they'll try to impose their will. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one.
And you can tell that play went nowhere from the start.
It was definitely a great play by that defender.
Oh, yeah, he got in the backfield so quick, the running back had absolutely no chance.
Decibels rising as the crowd gets behind this defense on 3rd down. Scanning the field, it's Harper. Gets it out fast. Still running at the 40. And it's a 1st down. They'll mark it at the 44. The Razorbacks come to the line in the hurry-up. This proficiency in the passing game can take you back to yesteryear. One of the great quarterbacks in Arkansas history, Joe Ferguson. Nothing but green ahead. Touchdown, Arkansas! And once he found daylight, it was Katie bar the door, baby.
Well, the quarterback does a great job with his decision-making. He found the matchup he wanted, one-on-one. His tight end's able to stretch the field. He makes the catch, and he does the rest of the work himself, running it into the end zone.
Lining up to add another. Hit that one with some aggression for the point after. Quick work on that scoring drive, just 4 plays. And the scoring play coming on a 56-yard touchdown pass. No chance for a return as that ball flies out of the back of the end zone. Looking for a productive play on 1st down. Complete to start this drive. And they'll get it to the 39-yard line, and they'll move the chains. We've got a good one going here, and looking forward to keep those vibes rolling here in the 2nd. They'll start the drive here with 1st down to open this period. From the gun, they'll give it on the inside. And And he's brought down after a nice game. He's now up to 52 yards rushing in this first half, and he is making quite the impression in the opener. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. They'll ride the hot hand. Jukes his way for more. Really putting together a threat now. They get the first. It's at the 37. And the Nittany Lions took those plain headgears, got their blocks, and picked up the first down.
Yeah, and those headgears are a staple, aren't they, of college football? I know exactly what you're talking about, those beautiful helmets. They don't change very much, very traditional. Penn State keeps it simple.
He is smashing people. Now he's got it all the way down to the 21-yard line, and they are threatening on first down. The Nittany Lions come to the line with a new set of downs. Leaves it with the back. Good pickup on that play. It'll bring up 2nd and 4.
Keep pounding away at this defense and make them play the run. If you can get this many a chunk, they're going to have to commit more guys to the box, more guys to the run. Then you open it up for the passing.
6-yard pickup on first down. Leaves them with 2nd and 4. Quarterback keeps it. And they make the tackle, but he has plenty for the first down.
And the evolution of the quarterback positions. Basically, you should call them running backs who throw the ball really well.
And guys, you know the other thing that happens here is that sets up the next play because you've sort of left the defensive line gassed trying to run down the quarterback.
Oh, you got to be in shape, chasing him around all day on design runs, on scrambles, and, you know, it's just... And
he's sprinting. He'll take it all the way. Touchdown, Nittany Lions. They'll try to add another to their lead. And the extra point is true, and they're on top by 7. That is an efficient drive. 7 plays, 75 yards. And he got into the house from the 6 to finish it. And he takes this from inside the 5. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. Send that offense back onto the field. Here's the handoff. Just enough there to get it to the 25 and pick up a 2.
You know, I think a big part of this isn't necessarily scoring a touchdown on that play, but you're just trying to get your offensive line in the rhythm of the game. Let those big fellas get lathered.
After picking up a couple, it's 2nd and 8. Wide out in motion. Dropping back, it's Harper. Back open in the middle. Nowhere to go and not much to show for that one. And the Razorbacks racing to the line in the hurry-up. Here's the snap, itching to fire downfield. We've reached the 2-minute warning, and we have ourselves a ball game, and they have a chance to take the lead here before the half. This could absolutely spin this game in another direction. They're going for it inside their own 30. On 4th down, they'll try to throw it. He's got a first down and maybe a lot more. And they reacted well to the completion, but it was too late to keep them from getting the first down. On the ground, it's Metcalf. At the 45, on his way. And they'll finally get him down after a terrific pickup. The offense setting up shop at the 46, 1st and 10. Wide receiver coming across in motion. He's going to pass. Going to take a shot. Incomplete. He had to get rid of it before he wanted to. The defense put the heat on.
There's a lot of QBs that when they get hit, when they get hurried, when they get pressured, they become very average. Really nice job by the defense, pressuring the quarterback.
Leaves it with the running back. A 6-yard pickup that leaves him with 3rd and 4.
And a nice job by the running back, finding space, getting downhill, making a good run. Great job finishing with his pass.
Better find the earplugs. Here comes the noise, backing this defense on 3rd down. To the air, it's Harper.
They gonna let me put my hand
A
up.
quick tackle made, but he's got plenty for the first down. Clock stops momentarily for the first down. They'll hurry to the line. Wants to throw on 1st down. Grabbed in the middle, it's Brown. He knew exactly where he wanted to go with that one, and they've got enough for the first down. A timeout is called as this offense tries to find a way to get more points on the board before the half. The Razorbacks have it with a 1st and 10. From the red zone, he's going to throw it. Pressure coming. He found a little opening and got loose. They couldn't stop him in the backfield, so a solid pickup there. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. It'll be 2nd down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. He's looking for a man on 2nd down. Fires into the end zone. And it's incomplete as he was trying to finish the drive with a score.
And how nice is it to have the home crowd going absolutely bananas? Communication is harder. The snapping the football, everybody being on time. Man, this crowd really affecting the football.
Just a few seconds remaining here as they try to put something up before halftime. Back to pass, it's Harper. Feeling some heat. And he was hit just as he was releasing the pass, and it falls to the ground incomplete. So they are denied a touchdown on this drive, but they'll try to put up a 3 spot before the break. So they get the late field goal right before the half, and not much time after this kickoff for an answer. He'll call for the fair catch here. With 8 seconds to go in the half, wonder if they'll try to get a big play just to see what happens. On the run, it's Akbar. Shakes off the defender. That run epitomizes a veteran, savvy senior who knows how to find space. We've got a timeout in the waning seconds of the half. Maybe a chance to get off a couple more plays. They'll have just enough time to get one more snap before the half. They're going to go right back to him on first down. And after that short game, they'll head to the locker room for halftime. We've played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update. The Nittany Lions will kick it off to start the second half. Bounces through the end zone. It's a touchback. They'll bring it out to the 25. And Arkansas ready to send out this offense. Tight game as we start the third quarter, and we'll see what type of adjustments they made at halftime.
And getting the ball first here, I think, is such a big deal. Like, I get the first chance to make a statement, to make the adjustments, to create some momentum for my squad right here in the third quarter.
Yeah, I think it's so important for this offense to set the tone here early in the second half, to get a nice drive going, build that confidence, and get your defense ready to come on out, get a stop, and change the complexity of this game.
Out of the gun, they'll run it inside. After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line, 2nd and 7. Dropping back, it's Harper. He looks that one in nicely. And he's down after making the catch, but did not reach the line to gain. And the Razorbacks in the hurry-up. He'll set up to throw. Going up top. Fires and picked off. Bringing it back. And they capitalize not only on the pick, but the great return to give the offense tremendous field position.
And that's why as quarterbacks, you cannot telegraph the pass. You cannot stare down your receivers because these defenders, they're watching. And that defender knew exactly where the QB was going with that football, and that's why he picked it off.
The Nittany Lions going back to work on offense now. He had all kinds of company as soon as he got it. He had to fight his way back just to get to the line of scrimmage.
Those are the kind of plays in the second half you have to make. This back has had plenty of success. He's gotten a lot of touches. Now, defensively, we've got to show him things are about to be different.
Got stuffed on first down. It's 2nd and 10. Out of the gun, the inside give. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one.
You can't let the same guy beat you over and over and over again. You got to make adjustments. Sometimes you got to bring more guys in the box, more guys to the football, and make sure he's not the one who beat you.
They line up, and it is a long way to the sticks from here. Using his feet. And he's not going to make it. The defense denying him the first down. They really have no choice here. This is a no-brainer. You go for it here on this 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Fires to the big fella. Crosses the 30. He's got away. Well, they just drained all the suspense out of the fourth down conversion, moving the chains easily.
How many times do you see receivers catch the ball and dance and you get so annoyed because you're like, dude, do you see the yellow line? Go and get it. Really nice job by the receiver with the second effort, getting the extra yards and getting the first down.
They'll keep it on the ground to the right. Got enough space. And he'll take this into the end zone, but hang on just a second. Flag down. Let's see what this is about. First down here for the offense. They'll go to the ground. Got it inside the 30 before he's finally pulled down at the 25. It's a gain of 6.
When you're a defense, it is stop the run first. That is your first responsibility. It makes the whole game easy. And right now, they got it going on the ground. The defense is going to have to change something up. This little tiny dink and dunk. You keep doing this, they'll go all the way down the field on you. So you might want to get a little more aggressive.
Just too much heat that time, and they knock him down at the 31.
Play action pass success has a lot to do with selling that fake. You could tell defense was not buying it, got in the backfield, got the big play.
I'm not positive, but that first down marker might be in the next county. Quarterback reacting to what the D is showing. On 3rd and long, no secret what he needs here. And he feels the heat coming, and it burns him up. Another sack. Here comes the field goal unit as they'll try to take the 3. This is going to have to be unleashed from 54 yards out. Thought he had it and couldn't get it through the uprights. He missed it. After the miss, the lead is still full. The Hogs send that offense back onto the field. After throwing the pick on the last drive, need to take care of the ball this time, Jesse.
We're going to find out a lot about this quarterback right here, too. How does he fight through adversity after that last drive?
Yeah, clear the mechanism, move on. That's a part of it, right? If you're going to be a great player, you got to learn how to handle these mistakes and move on.
Receiver looks it in, it's complete. The Razorbacks will hustle for the line. Back to throw, it's Harper. They're trying to get to it. And the incomplete pass taking a shot on 2nd down, and they'll be left with 3rd down.
And how loud is it in this building? This is crazy. These fans are going absolutely nuts. And I used to love when the fans got involved, and I'm on defense because it messes with the snap count, it messes with the communication, and it can really rattle an offense.
Spits it out to the back. Snagged in the middle. It's Metcalf. They make the stop, but barely, and they might need to regroup as we have come to the end of the 3rd quarter.
Penn State 14, Arkansas 10.
First down to start the drive after the break. He's looking to throw it. The sweet feet keeping the play alive. Got him downfield. And he was loose and in the open field and on his way. A tremendous pickup on that one. And that big gainer on the last one has him ready to go from inside the 10. They'll use the running game on 1st and goal. He bullies his way all the way down to the 5-yard line.
And stuff, just in case. My first audition, I sang No One Runs Away Good, popular. And if I got the lizard, weirdly, strangely, I sang for both.
Defense trying to come up with a stop on 2nd and goal. The run up the middle, trying to find his way to the goal line. Touchdown, Razorbacks! They've got the lead here in the fourth.
And this offense really showing their physicality, running the football when it matters, in the fourth quarter, in crunch time, to take the lead in this football game.
And the extra point is good. About to kick it off after punching it in for the touchdown. The ball squirts through the end zone. That'll be a touchback. They'll bring it out to the 25. Penn State sends the offense back onto the field. They'll leave it with him. Works ahead for a couple. They'll stop him at the 27. Unless there is a dramatic turn of events, this is not going to be a way to cool off that hot seat.
And they're going to have to be able to handle adversity and handle the outside noise moving forward, because losing this game in week 1, all the detractors, all the naysayers, that noise is going to get louder. That hot seat is getting even hotter. And I think all eyes are going to be on this program now, David, seeing how they turn the page and move on from this.
And I give you Exhibit A. Jesse Palmer just turned up the hot seat. All eyes are on them. They got to win. They got to do this. Starting off on the wrong foot. This is exactly what happens. It becomes a distraction. We're going to find out how good of a coach he is, and we're going to find out how loyal these fans are really quickly in this season.
If you're going to stop the run game, you better be physical up front on the defensive line. They've got some maulers. They've got some dudes with bad intentions. Nice play there.
He wants to pass it on second down. Throws to the wideout. Catch in the middle. It's Brown. And he'll ramble to the 34 before he's finally knocked down. Love to see the fearlessness of a quarterback to work the middle of the field.
And he's got so much confidence in his own arm talent to be able to get that football there before the defense can break it up.
They get him stopped after he picked up a 5 to the 28.
Really nice first down run. And you're seeing why this running back is an every down type. He can run between the tackles. He can run outside. He can catch the football. He can block. This guy can do it all.
Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. He's got it again. And he's knocked down, but not before moving the chain.
And listen, the offensive line has to do their job. But a really good job by the running back, understanding where his hole is. Go hit it, get the first down, don't mess around. Nice job following his hole, getting positive yards.
First down here with time for maybe one more play until the 2-minute warning. We have reached the 2-minute warning, and time is of the essence if this offense is going to make a play. The Nittany Lions have it with a 1st and 10. To the ground with the back. We'll give him a couple on that one. 2nd and 8 coming up. Stuck with a running game on first down. Now here they come again. Give to the running back. A strong tackle and wrap up from the junior. Referee signals timeout. It's the defense wanting to make sure that they have everything just right with a big play coming. Eighth play of the drive coming. It'll be a 3rd and 6. Calls his own number. He's all the way down to the 3. Shoved it all on that run.
And RD, it's completely changed the game. Like now it's 11-on-11 football. The quarterback used to hand it off and stand there and watch the play. Now he's very much involved in the play. He's running the football so much. And even when he's not, he's making somebody go with him and cover him. So the quarterback scrambling, the quarterback running has completely changed the way people play defense.
Touchdown, Penn State! And inside a minute to go, they've got the lead.
Man, this game has been incredible to watch, and the offense comes through late in the game, takes the lead. What a clutch drive by this offense. Now, I'm looking at you, defense. You got the lead late in the game. I need you to go put this thing on ice and win it for me.
And as the ball makes its way into the end zone, it'll be a touchback. They'll bring it out to the 25. And Arkansas ready to send out this offense. Okay, one possession game. You've got some time to work with, but you have to make up some ground quickly, David.
Got to be smart. Can't throw in front of the sticks. Can't get tackled in front of the sticks. Make sure we're taking some shots down the field, chewing up some yards. Jesse, the defense will be vulnerable.
Yeah, and I think because of that, David, offensively, you got to have a plan. You got to know where your best matchup is out on the perimeter and who can make the big catches here in small windows.
Got to get everybody lined up quickly. Time winding away, and they've got to push the ball down the field. 2nd and 10. He'll throw again. Now he's going to glide away from pressure. And with not much doing downfield, he found his parents open in the stands and threw it to him.
3rd and long, defense knows the pass is coming, so they're going to have guys with their eyes on the QB, but they're going to try to get to him with pressure, pinning their ears back. If you're on offense, you might be thinking blitz here. Better get rid of this one quick.
On 3rd down, he drops to throw. And it's intercepted. Turnover for the defense. Got room on the return. And they capitalize not only on the pick, but on the great return to improve this field position.
That might be the nail in the coffin, fellas. This offense, they're trying to get back in the game. You're having to be aggressive. You're now going to have to start taking chances. An errant throw ends up in the hands of the defense, and I think that's all she wrote.
Trying to find his man on 1st down. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball.
Man, that's a big missed opportunity for the running back. I'm trying to find ways to feature this guy and get him the football in space and not just hand it to him all the time. And tell you what, I'm a lot less likely to find those plays if he can't reel in those catches.
And the incompletion brings up a 2nd down for this offense. They go to the ground. Oh, no, the ball popped out. This could change things. And they are fortunate to avoid the turnover as the fumble goes out of bounds.
Well, they got a really nice drive going on offense. They're on their opponent's side of the field, but you're not going to come away with any points if you turn it over. They've got to do a better job of ball security. Very, very lucky that ball went out of bounds.
The offense uses a timeout. 15 seconds left to play. And it looks as if they've buzzed down. Replay wants to have another peek at that last play. So the officials take a closer look, and the replay booth will overturn the call. The terrain gets rough this deep in the red zone. 3rd down. They can pick up the first without scoring. And he was drilled just as he released the pass. It's incomplete.
After that incompletion on 3rd and short, it's going to be an interesting decision for the head coach because I know he believes in his guys to go get it here on 4th down and pad the lead. But if you kick a field goal, you make it a 2-possession game here in the 2nd half, and I think that's the right decision.
They have the lead in a 1-possession game, but they're thinking deliver the knockout blow. But this carries big-time risk on 4th down. And he's brought to the ground, but not before he gets enough for the 1st down. And the defense in desperation mode, trying to hang on to give their team a chance. Quarterback will keep it. That play just never had a chance. They knock him down for